Hello everybody, welcome back to another video of Grand Summoners, and today's video is something I should have talked about in the previous video I uploaded. However, this is what we're going to cover in today's video, and that will be the ticket exchange, because that has been updated after a very long time. Now, there isn't anything crazy, not anything new, well, not new, but like nothing game changing for any, let's say, veteran players. However, if you're a new player, there's a lot. Normally you'll get like a free exchange ticket, like if you go to mail and then you go to where is it, I'm scrolling, here we go. You get an ultimate hero exchange and a true weapon exchange, and what that gives you is a couple new things. So you go to Alchemist, right? You go to Exchange. It's pretty simple, so follow me. And then you go all the way down till you see the ticket. So True Equip, Ultimate Hero. We'll go over the True Equip Exchange because that's pretty much a simple thing that everybody can do. In this, there's only 3 that I suggest make a priority depending on who you have, right? People don't really pay attention to this, but really the only 2 good 3 equips are really good that I suggest, and this really depends on who you have. Like, does your most used unit, does it have like a physical equip, or do they have a magic equip, like 5-star magic, 5-star physical? It all depends on you, and it all depends on what your gimmick is and who you're using here and there. But these 2 equips are definitely a must-have if you're starting off new. If you're a veteran player, then this doesn't really apply to you because I assume you have these equips. But the 2 equips I see that are most notable is True Exceed Dex. There's no question, there's no need to know why this is a really good equip. It just is, and in today's age, it's still pretty freaking good. It's been a couple years now, and this equip is still ridiculous. Able to increase your art gauge, art damage, and you also have like lifesteal on it. So overall, pretty stupid equip. If you are able to LB5 this, get the 45-second cooldown, it's not necessary, but if you're willing to go for the sustained and team comps, definitely worth it. Don't worry about the actual ability. You're never going to use Dark Z Org whatsoever. It's not even, it's his own true equip, but it's worth using this equip on other units. So don't worry about having him because he's not really necessary. But yeah, this equip, stupidly broken. If you don't have it, think about it. What do you need? Because there's also another one that is really busted that gives you art gauge, and also like skill CT, which is this one. Equipment CT too, by the way. True Izanagi, still stupidly broken on a 10-second cooldown, which is by far a very fast cooldown considering any other good equips that have released so far. This is still pretty stupid. It is a 5-star physical, and it does increases your art gauge by 2 for 3 seconds. It's not much, but the fact that you get art gauge from this and equipment CT on this, and the fact you can just spam this for like 10, and if you have equipment CT, +4 or crest, like a 4-star crest or a 4+ crest, or even by God knows 5-star or 5+ crest, this equipment CT now becomes like 7, 6, depending on what you have, and including their abilities too of the unit, because some units have equipment CT down too. So you're basically just spamming this. So this, and you don't even need Sakura Mira. You don't really need it, or you don't need her. But this equip is busted today's age. Like, it's ridiculous. I use it all the time. Highly suggest you guys get it, but again, it depends on who you have and who you use the most. Are you using a magic unit? Are you using a physical unit? Are you using both? Or do you want to mix and mash? It all depends on what you have and who you're using, right? So keep in mind on that, right? Keep in mind who you're using, because these tickets do calm once in a while. I do really mean once in a while. So keep an eye. Only get what you need, right? What do you want, right? Are you using more physical? Are you using more damage? Or are you doing more magic? Do you want magic, arc gauge, sustain, damage? You know, all this crazy shenanigans that people always talk about. Like, it all depends on what you have. And these two, True Execs, True Izanagi, is definitely a very, very important equips that I recommend you guys consider getting, because there's only one ticket exchange you get. Now, if you have True Exceed, obviously go for True Izanagi. If you have True Izanagi, go for True Execs. Or vice versa. If you have both, right? Considering you have both, there's other equips there's another equip I'll talk about really quick. But yes, in case you're new, in case you're re-rolling for Tensura, definitely if you want to get Rimuru, I believe the Samurai Rimuru is the new Samurai Rimuru is 5-star magic, I believe, or 6-star magic. But either way, you can work True Execs on him and able to pop him off, because he'll definitely benefit from the art damage and the art gauge. But again, if you don't get him and you have another unit that's more for physical, True Izanagi won't disappoint you. Again, it all depends on you, right? What you want. Now, let's say you have both, right? And there's no equip that shines to you. There's nothing that shines. You don't know what to get. Well, another decent equip if you're trying to get for more, I get quote unquote damage, is True EX Gate, able to increase your arc gauge by 10. It increases all allies' arc crit rate by 100% for 15 seconds. So you get magic damage, right? If you are trying to support Rimuru somehow, definitely this will benefit him the most, because you can increase the crit rate of all allies by 100%, and then well, it really work Rimuru actually. Oh, I'm dozing off. Though you are able to increase the magic damage on the unit that you're using this on, so keep in mind. But the thing is, why the crit rate matter is because attack up can only go so far for you, because once there isn't a level cap or like an attack up level, or like, what am I trying to say? There isn't a cap of how much attack up you can have, but there is a sort of limit of how much you can go and deal the damage on the boss. But if you have other status like increasing like crit rate, evasiveness, or accuracy, defense ignore, definitely those will be a lot better. But because this is increasing crit rate by 100% for 15 seconds, it's pretty long, by the way. It's pretty long. 50 seconds is pretty long. The cool time on this isn't too big, but it is something, right? But it's there. You're able to get it. If you don't have this, I suggest you to get it, because it's pretty broken. It's still pretty good in my opinion. But there's other equips you can get too. Again, these are a lot of the true equips for units that you probably don't have, but in case you do have, because we do have the ultimate hero exchange, so you might be able to pick up a true equip, because you can get Vox's true weapon. You're also able to get Berwick's true weapon, and Berwick is pretty stupid, by the way. So now that we talk like 3 equips that I believe that are pretty good for everybody. Mind you, there's other equips that can go on and on, which one will benefit you the most, but I'm only talking to the 3 equips that benefit basically any player, regardless of what they have. Because if you're a new player, you're struggling, you're still new. But if you're a veteran, you basically already know what you need to get and what you need to focus on. Now, we do have an update on the Ultimate Hero Exchange. However, a very notable character that I highly suggest everybody get is, I believe he's in the bottom. Oh no, he's not in the bottom. Never mind. It's actually Finn. Finn is still a pretty good unit if you don't have an Archgender. He actually has a heal, and he has Archgen, recruitment CT. he still does a lot, by the way. Like, even his abilities are pretty good. He has like 3, which is pretty funny. But this guy, you won't regret him. If you're starting off new, definitely get Finn, in my opinion, because Finn will help you out a ton, and I mean a ton. Another notable unit that has actually been added is, well, I can't really say he's still valid. If I can find him, you actually get Mira here. You actually have Norn here. Norn is pretty good. However, I believe she is type B, so be careful on that. Able to her main use is basically the paralysis, in case you don't have anybody to paralyze to help out in Dungeon and Trials, I believe, or even like the Earth Ruins. Still pretty good. You also have Gerald, but Gerald is pretty much outdated. If you already have like the other taunt tanks or mitigation tanks, for example, Kirisame, Beta, or even God himself, Shiro, Emiya, then you don't really need this guy. But in case you don't have any of those 3, Gerald is pretty good for you, and he has the most broken ability in the game still, Sacrifice and Resolution. This is stupid. I don't know why they were thinking of giving this to this guy, but I'm not complaining. I still use him. Stupid, very stupid. But again, consider who you have, and then consider the team comp you want to make. Do you want to focus more so on Archon, or you're trying to focus more on damage? Because there are a lot of type Archons. They're not all the same. They don't stack. I wish they did, but then the game will be boring, right? There's also other notable units. Let's say you want to break. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Did I exchange her? Probably. Oh yeah. Platina is pretty good for break. She will never let you down. I don't believe she has Intimidate, but that doesn't matter because she will be able to break any boss. Not pretty quick, not as quick as Chloe or Arthur, but she does the work, right? She's like an old unit. She still does the work for basically anybody. But yeah, in case you don't have a break. But let's say you have the break equips, right? Let's say you are trying to break the boss as quick as possible, then you have S tier, who does have the ability Intimidate, or basically pressure, and that's what you want. That will make the boss break gauge go by half. And then if you have the equips to spam break, or another unit that will do you the break damage, definitely worth it. You can actually make a team comp between her and I think Platina. I'm not sure if they stack, but it's something to try out in case you want to experiment. Another one is Azul, Lavina, because she inflicts disease. She is mainly used for either the ultimate freeze or disease, mainly for a crass palace. Is it Palamisia? I forgot which one it was. It's the one that is a water crest, water boss. I forgot the name of it. But she's mainly used for that. She's also used for Summoner's Road, for the Water Summoner's Road, because I believe stage 3 or is it stage 4? You need to inflict disease in order to deal more damage. So she's still pretty good if you're able to sustain her and sustain the team. Again, this all depends on you and what you have. Don't just get her because I said so. Definitely think about it. There's a lot that you can think about. Weaver is he's still pretty good. Definitely the equip slots help him a lot. It's just the fact that you're able to negate the damage of total like a decent amount, and increase the arc gauge, reduces enemies water resistance by like 30%, increases all allies crit damage by 50%. So overall, a pretty decent unit. In case you want a mitigation unit, I can't really say he does a mitigation. It's just he does a lot of things overall. But again, if you have the other units like I mentioned before, like Beta, Emiya, or Kirisame, then this guy isn't really necessary. Again, it all depends on you, right? Depends on what you want, who you're looking for, what kind of team you're trying to make. But now we have been updated. You can now actually get Vox. here. Vox is by far a very good unit in my opinion. Stupidly broken still. Well, he's not even broken anymore. This is the fact you're able to sustain him a lot more better now, considering how many equips there are, how many units there are now. You're just able to do a lot of things with Vox. But because Vox is very outdated, even with his Dream Awakening, I don't think they gave him a pretty decent one, but I can be wrong. But Vox, overall, great unit. If you don't have a healer, this guy will heal. His art doesn't say it, but because it increases all allies stats by 30% for 12 seconds, you can actually spam this and just get like a 30% heal. And trust me, you're able to spam this if you are able to. Just spam it for heals, like just spam it for heals. And then if you want to pop up his Magia Drive, you can, but you don't really need to. His abilities are pretty good, but he's mainly used for that heal in case you don't have heart or in case you don't have any other healers, right? So there's that. But let's say you want to spice it up. Rivera is a very spicy unit. Not yet, because her Dream Awakening isn't out yet. But once it comes out, she is basically a very experimental unit you can test out for damage. And trust me, she can spam damage, but again, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're a veteran, you know, do your pick. If you're a new player, don't pick her. Don't pick her, please don't. There's a bunch of other units you can pick. Another notable unit, let's say for fire, right? Fire team. Awoken Berwick is stupidly broken. Increases all allies arc gauge by 25. Increases fire units arc gauge by 2 for a 10 seconds. So you don't really need to use them for like a pure fire team. You can use them for any team, and you can basically just spam the arc gauge. And in his true art, how is he able to activate Magia Drive? But the fact that increases all allies damage by 50% and extra 50% for fire units during Magia Drive. So basically, if you activate Magia Drive with a full fire team comp, you get that 100% damage up. It's not art. No, it's not art damage. It's not attack. No, it's just damage. Right? Yeah, it just increases all allies damage. So you're able to pop that out, and then Crimson Judgment arc gauge 200% up when Magia Drive is activated, crit rate 100% up, and autofills arc gauge by 3 during Magia Drive. So this guy you're able to pop off consistently if you can. He is a very fun unit if you can. Now mind you, he is a demon team, or not demon team, he is a demon unit, so be wary of that. But the fact that you're able to pop the arc gauge, bam 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 bam, and then you go to Magia Drive and you have all this in a single ability, Crimson Judgment, you're just able to spam. Now there are other units that you can get, but again, these I only do like a notable mention. Definitely, I think the big dub is definitely Berwick and Vox for the True Hero Exchange. Definitely, if you want to, go for sustain, definitely Finn. If you need a break, Platina, there's a lot of units you can go for. But again, this all depends on you, what you need. 4-star equip exchange, 5-star equip exchange. I don't really need to talk about it because you can basically just exchange them and then sell them for Hulk. That includes for new players too. In case you are curious on what to get for 4-star, the best one in my opinion, if you need a break equip, definitely Keon. Definitely really good. But let's say you want to heal, definitely Flower King is decent for that 20% heal. Nothing crazy. For 5-star equip, again, it all depends on you because I've done a lot of exchange. The best ones will probably be the defense ones, like Magic Armor Gargantua for that dark damage down. Still pretty good it's pretty good for free to play still. There's also is it all the way to the bottom? It's all the way to the bottom. There's also some other good 5-star heals that I actually use, like Hime Ayashi. This one heals all ally status ailment except fainted disease. But the heal on HP is not the greatest, but the fact that it heals about almost every single status ailment, again, except for fainted disease, it's pretty helpful for even new players. So keep in mind on that. But again, a lot of these depend. It all depends on what you have, what you want, what you're trying to go against, right? On your boss. I don't. Does it have the defense for the light? Yeah, it does. Olgario, same thing as the Gargantua, except more so for light. Again, there's a lot of decent equips. Take a read. Go and read every single one, because reduces allies damage by 0% for 15 seconds. Completely evades freeze effect. So Frozen Rose, Robot, amazing. Again, it depends on what you need. Again, it depends on the stage you're trying to face, who you're fighting against, what you're trying to do. The magic equips here, I don't really think you can focus on. I think the main prize are definitely the defense, the heals, and the support. As for the good support, probably Chrome Dominator for more damage if you want. But if anything, definitely, where is it? Ladder Bag is pretty good. Increases all eyes damage by 25% and crit rate by 100% for 12 seconds. In case you're trying to get more so that damage and trying to nuke, this equip is still pretty decent for free-to-play units. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We went over the true equip really quick, the true ultimate hero exchange, the 5-star equip exchange, 4-star equip exchange. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little tip in this video. I know I should have mentioned it beforehand in the past video, but nonetheless, guys, what can I say? Better late than never, right? So hopefully that really helped you guys a lot. Again, don't exchange anything without thinking it through. You know, take a look what you have in your unit box, or in case you're re-rolling, wait until Rimuru comes out and double check his equip slot, because I'm pretty sure he's a magic unit. But again, wait it out. You know, I highly suggest you guys wait it out until, if you're trying to re-roll for a specific character that's releasing maybe later, you know, definitely hold on to those tickets, don't exchange them now. And or if you're trying to re-roll for Rimuru, again, hold on, right? Try to see if you get Rimuru, and then try to exchange the tickets that will help out your team, or whatever team you're trying to build for Rimuru. I would assume a lot of people are trying to build that Rimuru team, or maybe, who knows, maybe that Veldora team, I don't know. But good luck to you guys. Good luck on your summons. May Lady Luck shine upon everybody. There's not much I can really say. You know, I just hope you guys find this video very helpful, entertaining. You know, feel free to hit the subscribe button, please, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a daily upload and future uploads of future series, including this one. I am a very huge fan of Grand Summoners. I do like playing this game a lot. So hopefully I can upload more content for you guys. But in case you're wondering, I do upload Pokemon videos, or I actually have a Pokemon playlist on Pokemon Moon Black 2 down in the channel and the playlist. So take a look at that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. But nonetheless, guys, that's it for me. Remember, stay healthy, stay safe, stay warm out there, and stay blessed, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace.